Hello, my name is Diana Quatto of shamancestors.com. My mission is to bring the ancestral and cosmic wisdom of the Americas into everyday modern life to help you reclaim your soul purpose and remember who you are, why you're here, and where you're going as you face life challenges. Last time we began a new journey exploring planetary gridwork, where I hope to ultimately provide you with some tools and templates to help you do the work. Today we're going to continue that journey by exploring what the tasks are for the planetary grid worker so that you can determine which ones you truly resonate with. The Andean and other prophecies tell us we are at the end of the great Pachacuti, or turning over of time and space. This is a time of great transformation and change as the Earth Mother evolves to the highest frequency or vibration. It is a rare transition, at least 26,000 years in the making, that brings crucial transformation, healing, and change possible, not only for the planet, but for the entire cosmos. Grid workers help facilitate this with soft processes through several different tasks. But what exactly are some of the tasks of a planetary grid worker? Planetary grid workers chose to come to the planet during this important time of transition to plant new cosmic codes and activations from the star beings and the Christ consciousness into the earth as her earth keepers or guardians. They are also here to reactivate ancient earth codes that are dormant, clogged, or otherwise incapacitated, but are needed at this time in Earth's history. Their overriding purpose is to assist the Earth, her creations, and humanity transform into a higher level of existence and luminosity. They are often tasked with grounding and planting the new cosmic energies firmly into the grid of the planet to help soften the harder processes of change that occur as the planet throws off the old and begins to ascend to the fifth dimension. There are currently many grid workers focusing on the Earth Mother's grids, and the number is increasing every day. As more people are called to work on the grid, the planting of new codes, the grounding of the light, or the clearing of denser energies, the transition processes into the 5D will be expedited and softened. Grid workers can tap into the crystal and other light grids of Mother Earth to transmit new frequencies, do clearing work, hold the space for higher beings to plant new codes and activations into the grid, and much, much more. They can open the interdimensional portals or grid lines to allow higher frequency energies such as love and light to flow through. Their overall mission is to work with the grids in all dimensions to support the ascension process of the Earth and her creations during this time of transcendence. To accomplish this mission, grid workers have chosen to incarnate now with many diverse gifts, skills, and tasks for bringing us all into a higher level of existence and luminosity. The individual missions for each grid worker is encoded in their DNA at birth, and actually before birth. Although their tasks, skills, and gifts are all unique, I have discovered that they all seem to fit into one of several categories, which will provide us with a template for at least beginning our understanding of this work. Want to know more? Let's look a little bit deeper. First task is space holder. Some planetary grid works are called to specific locations, or may be even called to travel extensively just to hold the space for the Earth, her energies, and the energies of the cosmos to complete the task of transitioning to a higher level of existence. These grid workers may or may not be conscious of this task, but no matter what their life circumstance or their profession, they will affect the geographic energies of the location they are in just by their presence. They are advanced workers whose energetic frequencies operate naturally at a very high rate. Next is form holders. A form holder serves as a conduit or channel for higher frequency transmissions to travel from the star nations to the Earth, and from the Earth to the star nations. They channel energetic currents streaming in from the Christ consciousness and universal ascension grid, and anchor them into the crystalline grid of the Earth Mother to align her planetary grid networks, her vortexes, her ley lines with the codes and activations from the star beings. The grid worker's physical body acts as an acupuncture point for the Earth to use these star codes to activate the grid worker's own DNA codes, or new ones in alignment with the universal grid. Planetary grid healing. Grid healers build the necessary light networks to activate vortexes, open gateway portals, to reactivate ancient codes and ground or plant the codes from the star nations into the earth. Grid healers also channel the seeds from Mother Earth that need to be dispersed throughout the galaxies to help to co-create a new and better future for the entire universe. When activated, these codes positively affect the planetary balance to bring about evolution and ascension. Grid healers are experts in working with the global energy matrix field for the planetary life force that flows through ley lines and the axiatonal or vertical ley lines, the cosmic points, the cosmic lines of intersections or vortexes. These vortexes of intersection are chakras that hold the life force of the Earth Mother. They receive and store the stellar codes of frequencies, anchoring them into the planet's body. In this sense, grid healers act as transmitters that channel the codes and activations from the star beings through the Christ consciousness that surrounds the Earth into the ley lines to the planetary vortex centers around the world. They link these centers to the cosmic grid of light in the universe to create the template for ascension on Earth, as well as for the cosmos. Clearing. Grid workers are often called to clear blockages or obstructions from ley lines or vortexes, to heal and extract the denser energies trapped in the planetary grid, and to reroute existing key ley lines or axiatonal lines to carry the life force of the planet properly, and also to clear and transform negative karmic or dense energies into more luminous ones through their empathy, love, and compassion. They may also be called to take inventory of extremely damaged planetary grid networks, inactive portals, damaged areas in the Earth's physical energetic fields, or other critical systems to restore the proper flow of energies and reconnect them to the entire grid network. And they often serve as channels for clearing, healing, or repairing of damage caused by any grid blockages. Next is Geomancy. Many grid workers deal with past, present, and future timelines simultaneously to co-create positive changes in the future, evolutionary direction of humanity on Earth and beyond. Some of these grid workers use remote viewing or journeying to observe the energetic signatures, timelines, and record imprints to reveal the true historical record of the planet, track the source of major negative trigger events to clear or correct them. These grid workers intuitively sense how the spiritual current moves through the Earth's ley lines and chakras, and where they are weak or strong. They can work with geomantic structures to increase or direct this energy for the good of the entire planet. Geomantic structures are the physical or etheric structures on Earth that include buildings, trees, stones, altars, ley lines, and so forth. Some grid workers reconnect these structures with other light grids, like the Christ consciousness, the ascension, or the crystalline earth grids. Wellness healing. Some grid workers are the wellness healers for our species, who are assigned to activate the human DNA potential to its highest level by balancing out the polarities within us. Each has specific light tools or gifts to help them heal the karmic distortions embedded in the physical or energetic bodies. Some of these healers may assist with energetic surgery in the layers of the auric field or even the cellular body. Some will establish wellness or wisdom centers for the holistic healing, balancing, and teaching of higher frequency principles to positively impact our lifestyles, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Planetary grid teaching. These grid workers are the teachers of the new energy who emerge to discuss the ascension process and its meaning openly for the evolution of the human species. They serve as a bridge between the old to the new energies and may even establish new cosmic earth stations for our interstellar, ancestral, or angelic connections. Some will build portals of communication with extended ancestral and star families to bring their wisdom forward into everyday life to assist with the evolution of humanity. Others may establish intentional, conscious communities at high-powered frequency sites where education, sustainability, and awareness of how to live in harmony with nature can come into balance. Or they may simply be called to help with environmental pollution, social injustice, inequality, hunger, or just helping our fellow human beings. In all cases, the higher frequencies brought in by these planetary grid teachers may render these centers and even their homes as safe zones that will transmute the denser 3D energies during difficult climate shifts or cataclysms. Do any of these categories resonate with you? Have you discovered that you are indeed called to be a planetary grid worker at this crucial junction of Earth history? Are you waking up to this call from Mother Earth and the cosmos? Or are you just simply curious and want to know more? As you begin to wake up, you will quickly learn how to choose effective ways of helping the grid. You will tap into the knowledge hidden within your DNA and will become a beacon for grounding the appropriate energies with light and love. You will put the earth, her creations, humanity, and their welfare as the basis for all your actions. Next time, we will start at the very beginning with some of the tools of the grid worker. We will work our way through all the tasks and tools through subsequent sessions that can form a foundation or template for your grid work. And we will explore each one because you may find that you have gifts that overlap in several of these. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a single download. The more of you that subscribe and hit that like button, the more I'll be able to bring this and other content like it to this YouTube channel. So I hope to see you again next time when we begin learning the most basic tools that can help you become the grid worker that you were meant to be. See you then.